Good afternoon. 1 minute past noon here in Texas. Ham Radio 2.0 lunchtime live stream. That might be kind of adjusting the background music right now. Turn that down a bit. Actually, it's possible my own audio is not high enough. There's that. Okay, hey guys, good afternoon. Thanks for joining us today on the lunchtime live stream. I keep rolling over my headset cable. 35 people in the chat right now. Thanks for being here. I got to mute that. I already see Andy and Philip and Aaron in the chat. Steve KO4AFL's in the chat. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you guys being here today. And let's go ahead and bring Frank over. Where is that window? There we go. Hold on. Make sure I get the right.
What is going on?
Yo!
Yo, okay, and there's Bob.
There's Bob. I admitted
Bob.
him. I don't know if you wanted me to do that yet.
No, that's okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. No, we're good. We're good. So, you know what I'm good for is trying new things during live streams instead of practicing with it beforehand. So we're trying something new today. We're practicing something new today. So what's up, guys? How are y'all today?
Yo, what's up?
Doing all right. Man, I'm busy packing.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. I'm doing that this afternoon.
Today is going to be going out getting the food.
Yeah.
And because last night was electronics. So I pulled all the radios down, antennas I got out. I had 5 HTs plugged in and getting charged.
Yeah.
Yep. And went through all my wires.
4 or 5 HTs, really?
Yeah.
That's pretty much all that you owned, isn't it?
Well, just about.
Okay.
Hey, if I go through the YP3 bag and it looks good, can you ship it back for me?
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you bringing? I was going to ask. We didn't talk about that last night, but
you have a tripod to stick it on?
Probably.
Or maybe that pole that they gave you.
Maybe that. Yeah.
All right, if it looks like it's complete, I gotta go through it, make sure it's right. If it's right,
okay,
I'll check it.
Okay. Okay.
Or maybe I'll carry it on.
Yeah. It's supposed to be pretty portable, isn't it?
Oh, very. It's a bag about like this long.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Are we on live stream?
We are on live stream. Yeah,
hey,
we're on live
everybody.
stream.
What do you think was going on? You joined late.
Everybody out there in YouTube land. Woo!
Woohoo!
Woo! Winter field day.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. Yeah. Jason DX Mini's in the chat. He says he has a tripod with him, but I don't know how high do you need the tripod to be, Bob?
I don't know. 3 meters.
Oh well, yeah. That's probably fine.
I'm bringing 2 tripods.
10 meters. 10 meters.
10 meters. 30 feet. Yeah, all my tripods. Well, my MassWorks tripod is spoken for.
What about the one you got from Gigaparts?
Well, I don't have the tripod. All I have is the mast.
Oh, okay.
So I have the 50-foot mast. They're making a tripod for it. I don't know what the status of that ever.
Hey, if we have a way of
we can figure it out.
Well, lashing that maybe to like the corner of one of the campers, and that'd actually be pretty cool. Keep that baby up 50 feet.
Yeah, Well, yeah. That's what I kind of want to do with it. I kind of want to do a makeshift mount on the back bumper of the camper. That is like just get a big, like a 4-foot PVC pipe, and attach it to the bumper, and then put the mast inside of the PVC pipe, and then string the mast all the way up. I haven't done that yet. I don't have that. I had that thought like the last time I was out there. I said, I think that would work. So if I have time today, I will go by and look at a PVC pipe. I don't know exactly the size of the bumper. I didn't measure it, so I'm not sure exactly what kind of like U brackets or square brackets I would need, but we could probably figure something out. So we're going to be operating as KN5TR this weekend. Kilo November 5 Tango Romeo.
Texas Radio.
Yeah, it actually is Kilo North Texas Radio. Kilo North 5 Texas Radio. That's where the Texas Radio Sport is the name of the club that we're a member of, which is kind of just Noel and myself and Frank, and I think that's
there's a couple others of us.
There's a couple other people in there, yeah, but nobody ever. I mean, it was some club that Noel was a part of, and they kind of like everybody just kind of fizzled out. And Noel asked the call sign trustee if he could have it, and they're like, yeah, sure, go ahead. So it belongs to us now. It belongs to Noel, really. But oh great, Travis is in the chat. Dadgummit.
Travis, what's going on?
He found us.
So this is my table last night when I was getting all the electronics out.
I thought it was Dagnabbit.
Dagnabbit, yeah.
So I had 4 HTs charging with the Linksys router. My mouse is not showing. The Canon camera, bunch of supporting cables, a bag of other radio stuff, and I'm gonna bring that Octopus outlet splitter thing because the host of all those adapters, man.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, do that. That's good. It's a good idea. But okay, so I think I've just got the 2 HTs. I've got my Anytone, and I've got my my UV9D Mate, which are my 2 EDCs right now, and then I'm bringing my 7300, and I will have a 705. Undecided yet whether we're gonna set it up and actually use it as one of the stations that we count towards the thing. We might just do some tinkering with it, but we'll see. Mm-hmm. So Ham Radio TV, Jason's in the chat. What's up, man? Good to see you out there today. He says, I will point the 20-meter beam at you guys. We will be November 6 Whiskey. I got a special event call sign going.
Oh, nice.
So that's cool. So yeah, we will definitely be we'll be posting in the Discord, all the different Discord chats, and letting everybody know where we are. But yeah, Kilo November 5 Tango Romeo is what you want to look for. So
Ron in the chat reminded us FRS and GMRS contacts do not count as contacts for Winterfield Day.
Oh, I guess the Smoking Ape is out of luck then, huh? So.
That was kind of more pointed at me, but I'll round it out for the group there.
What we could do, Frank, is send someone across the street with an HT and operate as KN5TR, but the person across the street operates as themselves, and we could make 4 or 5 FM simplex contacts.
We could, but that's not good.
Sure it is. Yeah. Hey, if we were all on a summit, that would count. So, you know.
True.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Do we get points for satellite contacts?
We were asking that last night. Did you look that up, Frank?
We do get points. Noel was looking up if we get extra points because it's a satellite contact.
I don't.
And the question of did the satellite station count as a station towards our categorization?
No.
That's a no.
Designator? No.
It doesn't? Are you sure?
No, I'm like 99.9% sure. If I'm wrong, somebody correct me, but I
okay.
Observe it.
Okay.
Hey, you're learning the catch-all statement. If I'm wrong, someone posted in the comments.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Hey, we got a couple Dons, so we got the Don army in the house.
So, yeah, Don says, Jason and Frank, listening to the live stream while doing my brother's taxes. Hey,
wow.
I hope
come over my house.
I was gonna say, I hope we provide some relief, some comic relief for you during this hour, Dawn. Mm-hmm. Thanks for being here. Oh, that's good. So, Bob, we need to get you a headset, dude. Because when the both of you talk, Frank totally drowns you out because he's got the better microphone than whatever.
I actually have a boom mic mount here from my desk.
That's what you need.
And I need we can like talk about like what do I need? Like
Yeah.
is it like a USB mic I would get or?
That's what I have, a
Yeah.
USB mic, and it works pretty well. I got it for Discord and gaming, podcasting, and that's
Yeah.
why I don't have that boom mic. And
Mm,
the sound quality of the boom mics are much better.
they are. I would get a if you're gonna get a USB mic, the one I'm told, I've never owned one of these, but the one I'm told that works really well, gets good reviews, is called a Blue Yeti.
A Blue Yeti.
Blue Yeti. Yeah, you can get them on Amazon or.
You know what? Maybe I should get like something like what Frank has, and this way.
Well, you can do that too.
On my head with a boom mic, I look important like he does.
Well, I
always-
did it
always
for the
important.
gaming part of the, and it's easy. Then I can also use it on any other computer. I just
Oh, you
unplug it.
game?
I used to. I kind of dropped it for the podcast.
I was gonna say because
About
ain't
that.
nobody got time for that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Very true.
My friends want us to start going again, and I'll probably do that.
Yeah.
Then what else? And it's also nicely portable. I unplug it, plug it into the tablet, and it works. I plug it into
Yeah.
my computer for work, and it works. I
Yeah.
wanted to plug it into my camera, but that did not work because
Oh.
it still has the
You probably-
3.5 millimeter jack.
You probably need you probably either need the TRS to TRRS or vice versa.
Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that. I just haven't.
You
really
could
sat
probably
down
get an
and figured
adapter
that
for it.
out.
So 1 second, firefighter in the chat, who's a new subscriber, new call sign if I remember correctly, says
Cool.
per the Winter Field Day rules, satellite contacts do not count as a new mode or band multiplier. Satellite contacts are limited to one only per entry, as to not tie up the satellite frequencies with station calling CQ for Winter Field Day. So that's how that's. And then right below him, Sean Fry is in the chat.
Yeah.
You remember him, Frank? Fry
Yes.
from BlackBerry?
Yes.
Yeah. That's
How
who
did
that
he
is right
find
there.
us?
He's got the horde symbol as his symbol on YouTube.
Yes. How did he find us?
For the horde. He was talking to me the other day about he wants to start some kind of maker live stream on Twitch, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So Fry, you're gonna have to let us know when that goes about. And this is streaming on Twitch right now.
So
Fry,
we got Travis, now Fry.
Yeah.
Oh no, man! There goes
Yeah.
the neighborhood.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, there goes the
only
there goes the
thing
neighborhood
that
for sure.
We'll definitely do that if Baker
Yeah.
stumbled upon us. A lot of inside baseball. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. So Chad Tunis asks, "Hey, do you have a repeater at your deer lease? And if not, are you close to a repeater?" We don't have one at the deer lease. No, there is. There's several repeaters that are close. There's a DMR repeater on Roston, the Roston Tower. That's 2,000 feet in the air. That's not too far from our property.
And then
wait, is it a Seabridge or a?
It's a Seabridge repeater. Yeah. So we've got that.
that has very excellent coverage there.
It has excellent coverage, yeah, because it's up so high. And then there's a local 2-meter repeater in Bowie that we talk on sometimes.
Does it have any good talk groups on it?
In Texas statewide, well, yeah, they only have one talk group per time slot on that repeater for some reason. I don't know. But
we got hot spots, man. Don't be.
Yeah, we got hot spots. Yeah. So you can do that.
I'm bringing a couple of chili peppers.
Chili
Cool.
pepper.
Well, I have mine. I have mine.
So a couple of things, Bob. I could not find the request for Friday night. The girl said they will not drive all the way out there for you.
Be careful what you guys talk about on my YouTube channel.
Saturday, I was kind of going for belly dancers if we wanted to. They might get out there.
I was sure we were going to have some Southern hospitality. Hell,
you could get. Hey, Southern hospitality. Ask Travis if he'll come out there.
oh wait a minute! You got to be careful. I think one of my girlfriends is watching. So.
Oh boy, let's talk about Winter Field Day. Let's talk about Winter Field Day.
That is Winter Field Day.
No, it's not.
Oh, I did have a question for you, Bob. I was wondering, how did you come up with the name Hot Chili Pepper for your latest hotspot?
Oh, that's a good question. That is a very good question. Well, it's a hotspot.
It's a hotspot.
And I was trying to come up with like some sort of a cutesy name for a hotspot. So I was like, well, I was actually having some lunch, and I put some chili peppers in it. I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
That sounds good, man. The best names are things that come to you like an epiphany.
That's right. You know what the name of the new dual band TDMA amplifier with an L and A in it is going to be called?
No.
No, tell me.
I'm announcing it here first. The Habanero.
Love it.
4 watts in, 40 watts out. LNA, symmetrical receive and transmit amplification.
That is awesome.
Habanero.
But I am planning on going to the store today. I got my list of things to buy. Looking forward to it. Totally looking forward to it. And y'all kind of talked me in. We're going to be doing ribs Friday night instead of chicken thighs. So we'll be lighting up the smoker.
You are going to do ribs then?
Yeah, probably around 12.
Okay.
Meat on around 1. So that gives us a pull-off time somewhere between 5 and 6.
Nice. Beautiful.
Cool.
With your signature rib rub?
Yep, I'm going to be making that probably tonight or tomorrow.
A man offered me rib rub once. I had no choice but to eat his liver.
Somebody asked, let's see. Richard was asking, what do you plan on using for digital contacts, JS8 call? Actually, I hadn't really planned on doing digital this time because they don't allow FT8 for Winter Field Day. We did a bunch of FT8 at Field Day. I wasn't really planning on doing much in the way of digital. Now, Noel has, well, I guess both of us actually have, Noel has a big station set up for digital, FT8, PSK, I think, plug and play on the ICOM 72 and 7300s that we both have. But I was going to probably stick on sideband this time, but we'll see. We'll see. If there's something up on JS8 call, maybe, I don't know, does JS8 call count in Winter Field Day points? Because FT8 does not. They haven't added that to their list of approved modes for Winter Field Day quite yet. So there's that. Let's see. Oh yeah, Shane says he's from Bowie, Texas, and he flies up there a lot to visit the folks. Well, get
Nice.
If you don't have a DMR radio, get a DMR radio and program the Roston, Texas repeater in there. You can go to dmrtexas.net and look at frequencies and color codes and all that, and that has a fantastic coverage area that blankets Bowie really well.
You know what I always say, right?
You say a lot of things.
Program, schmogram.
Yeah.
Hang on, somebody's at the door. I'll be right back.
Okay. So, yeah. So JS8 call is approved. You know what? I might do that. Maybe I will do some JS8 call. Okay. It's good to know. I didn't even look that up. I didn't even look it up, so it's not a bad idea. Tech Preppers in the house. Thanks for being here today.
So I got the rules up here, and you do get a one-time bonus of 1,500 points for making a QSO on a satellite. Only once.
So you just need to do it one time, Frank, during
Just
that
one
24-hour
time.
period. There you go. That's cool. That is cool.
JS8.
Firefighter says FT8 and FT4 are listed at the end of the Winter Field Day rules. It says they simply won't do the Winter Field Day exchange like other modes could. Yeah. Yeah, that's what they used to say about regular Field Day also. And then like 2 years ago, they added it. So I kind of figured that they'll add it to Winter Field Day at some point in the future, but I mean, whatever. Right now they don't have it, and that's okay. That's okay.
They only note JS8 once at the end.
Are you looking at the rules right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Huh. I do not know. Yeah, somebody said in the chat that the JS8 call was allowed, but I haven't looked that up.
I'll just go ahead and toss this link in there.
Oof Radio says any station to station, keyboard to keyboard counts. I don't know about that. All right, so Lynn Haynes says, dumb question, what is a field day? That is not a dumb question. That is a great question.
Great question.
That is a great question. So field day traditionally is in June, and it's a day for ham radio operators to go out into the field and set up HF radio, most of the time HF radio stations, and make contacts to other ham radio operators around the world, mostly in North America, doing the same thing. So it's an opportunity for us to take our equipment out into a field somewhere, set it up, and prove that we can make contacts in like a grid down type situation. That's how it started. They've kind of sort of they still say it's not a contest, but you can submit your logs to ARRL for field day and get points for certain things and get kind of get notifications if you win your certain section or division or something like that. So they kind of make a contest out of it, but they still say it's not a real contest. Winter Field Day came along a few years ago. That's not ARRL affiliated. And it was just a group of people that said, hey, Field Day is great in June, but let's do one in winter also. And Winter Field Day, the first time I did it was like 3 years ago. So it's basically the same thing, except it's in January instead of June. So we just go out to a field, we set up HF radios, and we try to make as many contacts as we can in a 24-hour period. It runs 1 p.m. to 1 p.m. Saturday to 1 p.m. Sunday Central Standard Time, which I think is like, if my math is correct, that is 1900 UTC to 1900 UTC Saturday to Sunday. So
just say it in what time counts, Central Time. All the other times, everyone else can figure it out.
So it's a good. it's a big excuse to go out in the field and play radio. That's basically
an excuse to like make a barbecue and drink.
Right. Yeah. And we will be out at the hunting lease with plenty of
ammunition,
water,
cerveza, and lots of and just away from civilization to where we can't inflict too much harm on other people.
And some single malt scotch.
Papa Raw asked, how did COBA affect field day?
It's really kind of up to you because originally field day was, hey, go out into the field and do radio. Nowadays, home stations are completely acceptable. So you can if you have an HF station at your home, you can sit at home and operate field day and get points like everybody else. So you don't have to go out in the field to operate field day. So given that fact,
Summer Field Day was, they allowed groups of people to operate from homes.
Yes.
Under a club call sign.
Yeah. I haven't heard anything specifically about Winter Field Day for any changes due to that.
Yeah.
Okay, Bob, did you get him in the chat? I was about to read his question.
Who?
Dan.
Yeah, I took care of Dan in the chat.
Okay, good.
I did.
Okay. I'm reading Travis's incoherent babbling. So,
is that our Travis with a call sign?
No. Travis Martin.
Okay.
That wasn't incoherent. That was pretty good.
Travis Martin is not coherent. Trust me on this. He is way off of his rocker. Most of the things he says are really like, what planet are you from?
Well, with a name like Restream Bot, he's got to be good.
Oh, not that Travis. That's a different Travis. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
There's two above that. It's Travis Martin talking about getting some.
What are the odds of having two Travises on this afternoon?
I know it. Yeah, exactly.
I think that's a Texas name anyway,
right? Yeah. Sean asks, is Winter Field Day HF only? No, you can totally do 6 meters, 2 meters. You can do FM simplex on 2 meters. You could do single sideband on 2 meters. You pretty much do anything you want to. So it's HF is, for lack of a very much longer explanation, HF is easier to do, but you can certainly do VHF and UHF and other bands as well.
Oh, so let's see.
APRS coming to RFinder. What's that about?
I'm working with George Lucas that wrote APRS Droid, and he actually just received his B1, and the API, so he's
Oh, so they're gonna write APRS Droid in for the B1.
For the B1, and it'll be obviously APRS over RF, and I'm working out a workflow from the RFinder app to call APRS Droid and say, okay, turn beaconing on, turn beaconing off, that kind of stuff.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, I've always liked APRS Droid. It's a cool application.
I tried to use it a couple times.
Make it so that APRS Droid, when you go into APRS, that it inhibits the what do you call it? The
push to talk.
Push to talk.
Mm-hmm.
So then, until it returns, So in other words, like let's say you set it to beacon every 5 minutes.
Can you mute that notification sound, Bob?
I just have to close Skype.
Well, yeah, close Skype. That's even a better idea.
All right, hopefully that went away.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, so we're trying to make it so that when you turn it on and you set a beacon time setting in APRS Droid, right? So when you toggle it from the front screen of RFinder, it'll tell APRS Droid start beaconing until you untoggle it. But when it's when it's transmitting, it's going to send a message to RFinder to inhibit the PTT button and give you some sort of a notification on the screen that it's happening.
Ah, okay. So you're talking about APRS working over RF.
That's correct.
Not just over the 4G network.
Hang on, I got to answer this.
All right, that's fine. Mute yourself if you don't mind.
So talking about winter field day here in Texas.
Yeah.
I just pulled up the 10-day forecast. And it's getting up to 60s and 70s, man. That's surprising.
Saturday's going to be gorgeous.
Well, they were calling for rain on Saturday. Is that gone away?
Yep.
Morning showers.
Morning showers still.
Oh, okay. Well, that's that. Yeah, we can live with that. We've got a couple of canopies up there, and we'll set that up and make sure that everything's good.
A few days ago, it did say that it was thunderstorms Saturday, but now it's just they downgrade it to showers.
Okay, good.
Nice weather while I'm smoking.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I got Friday, so it's going to be up to the 62s.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Speaking of smoking, I need to go grab some cigars, Frank.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I found the cigars that I lost over winter.
Oh, did you really? Are they still
good?
I
tell you that story?
I don't remember.
So the build that I did for Willet Antenna was the cigar tubes. So I went to the cigar shop, and the guy looked at me like I'm crazy. I started grabbing every cigar tube, and I had a magnet, and I was touching them against the tubes to see if I could find a metal tube and not a aluminum tube.
Right.
I think I did find one tube that was more metal because that's easier to solder to. And I picked those tubes up, and that's what I was going to use.
Mm-hmm.
But when I got home between the holidays and things and time I got around to that build, I tossed the tubes somewhere, and I could not find them. Couldn't find them. I looked all around the house, could not find them. I had a good cigar in there too with them. But the other day I found them. They were on my bookshelf underneath my humidor and sitting on top of a bunch of Coke bottles that kind of were in the back. I was picking up the place, and I just tossed them onto the bookshelf, and they got kind of pushed to the back, and that's why I didn't find them. But I finally stumbled upon them.
So they still any good, you think?
Sure. We'll smoke them.
Okay.
Why not? Okay. I threw them in the humidor.
All right. I think I need to. My hygrometer stopped working. Like I thought the battery had died, and I put a new battery in it, and it just would never come back to life, and I never did replace it. And I think I kind of let my cigars get a little bit too dry.
Yeah.
So I wiped down the humidor, and I'm putting extra water in there now. I haven't replaced my hygrometer yet. I need to do that. But
that should be all right. Depends. I got the crystals. So
yeah, that's what I got.
You wiped it down, and I left like a shot of water in there for 2 days after I wiped it down, and then I put everything back in, and then the crystals should be all right.
I did that too. I just don't know if they sat too long after the hygrometer had failed, and I didn't notice that the humidity was not where it was supposed to be. I don't know if they sat too long in there for that. So,
So what cigars are you thinking about bringing up?
well, since that new CI is open
Mm-hmm.
up there by the Cabela's in
Mm-hmm.
Fort Worth, the new one out there, I thought about running out there and seeing if they had. They usually carry those añejos year round, and I've been kind of itching for one of those lately.
I might bring a couple of my tried and true go-tos, the 2000s.
Yeah, that's the other one. That would be a good one for
I've
whoever.
been Enclave has been a really good cigar. I wish I knew which one,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it
that one's
has
not
a
bad.
very good full body. I kind of did like. Did you see Smoking RF's last video about the water bag, the
Yeah,
drink bag?
yeah.
At the end, he did like a little cigar review or rebut. That was a good idea. I might
Ah,
steal that if
okay,
I have time on this
okay.
next video.
Yeah.
We'll see if I can do my wrap up and welcome today after work.
We're gonna have to change the time of this stream and start streaming only at a time when Travis is at work and not available to chat.
Aye,
Well,
that's mean.
Yeah.
does he even work? You might be screwed on
I
that one.
I think he works. I don't know. He
He
goes to work and collects a paycheck, whether he works or not. I don't know.
Works
But
better.
but doofus. Anyway,
New World on Enclave. That's it. Yes.
New World
Daniel.
Enclave. Yeah, I've seen those. I'm not sure if I've had one or not.
It was recommended by the cigar guys. Last time was in Euless, or a couple times ago.
Oh, okay, okay, all right, good.
But
Okay,
they're very good.
okay. Well, I might just run up there. I don't know if I want to drive all the way out to Fort Worth today, and I don't think that they'll be open. I kind of go that direction to go to the deer lease, which I'm leaving tomorrow morning, but I think I'll probably be leaving earlier than they're open. I don't think they open till like 10 or 11, and I want to be there before that.
Checking right now.
So I guess we'll see. Yeah, Kip Stevens says anything by My Father Can't Go Wrong. Anything by Don Pepin Garcia is good. So I'm pretty sure those are by him. But so who else in
Fort Worth shop opens at 9 a.m.
Oh, okay.
Every day.
Every day. Okay.
Every day.
That's good. Okay.
It's a little bit out of the way, but whatever.
Right. Travis, you're agreeing with Fry, just so you know. Fry, don't egg him on, though. Seriously. Oh boy, that's some flashbacks right there. I tell you what, those two doofuses in the chat right now. The three of us worked together at an IT job back in 2005, from 2005 to 2010, and then in 2010. I was laid off. A few other people were laid off. The company downsized, and then I think they eventually got sold off. And then several of us went to work for BlackBerry, and that's where we met Frank. And so it's been a wild ride. Ryan Mather with the $15 super chat. Thank you. My favorite is the Davidoff $5 cigar. If you find one, that should cover it. Thanks a lot, man.
Cigar.
Appreciate the super
number
chat.
5. Number 5. Okay.
Oh, that is a number. I thought that was because I'm looking at the $15. No, number 5. Okay, number 5.
Great $5 cigar.
Yeah.
That just became my new everyday smoke.
Well, hey, I tell you what, a Padron 2000 is not much more than that, man.
No, it's about $7 to $8,
Yeah.
just depending on the day.
I remember when the Grapevine Cigar Shop was selling Padron 2000s for $4. Now that was a few years ago, but still. So anyway. So we're gonna go. So we're gonna go out there. Who else is operating Winter Field Day as a club call? Let me know in the chat what
Are
you're
you
doing.
doing anything different than what we're doing?
Right.
Solar? I was tempted to get some solar panels.
There's one out there.
Yeah.
It's a small. It's like a 40 watt. I think it's a 40 watt.
I was kind of looking at 120 watts. But then I kind of got bogged down between the power inverter you need, and then make sure you had all the correct cabling that goes from the solar panel into the power inverter, then out of the power inverter to a power pole that we can use really easily in the radio. And then I kind of gave up.
Mm.
But it is something I did note on my book of things to do as far as possible show ideas. So
Mm-hmm.
solar is on there. I do want to learn more about solar.
I was actually just so those of you who don't listen to Dennis's podcast called Hamdom Thoughts, 86 DM. He started a new podcast, I don't know, a few months ago. It's not that old. He's got 15 or maybe 20 episodes, something like that. He interviewed me a few weeks ago. I think my interview episode was the last one to post in 2020. It was like the last week of 2020. But I was poking around listening to some more people that he interviews on his podcast, and this morning I listened to the Tech Prepper, KT1RUN, and he's in the chat right now, and he's got some really cool stuff to say about solar panels. So you can find his YouTube channel. It's just called the Tech Prepper. You can find him out there, and he's done some Monday night and Thursday night ham radio stuff with us as well. But I hit him up earlier today. I was like, hey, I just listened to this episode, and I've got these batteries and these solar panels, and I have never put anything together, and I just would kind of like him to say, do this, use this thing, you don't use this thing, use this gauge wire. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I think when I get back from Galveston at the end of February, I'm going to hit him up, and we're going to do an episode about setting the shack up for solar power, because I've been wanting to do that for a long time anyway.
Nice.
That ought to be a fun thing.
I might join you for that project.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be great.
I don't know if we're going to. I'll just probably be there as a helper, co-helper.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do my own video on it.
That's fine. I have two, I think they're 100-watt solar panels. I think I have two 100-watt solar panels that are brand new in a box. They're in storage because I originally was going to use them for something else, and then that project got canceled, and I'm like, I'm just going to use those for the shack. So I've got two 100-watt, they might be 120-watt storage solar panels. I'm going to put right there on the roof.
What maker was them?
What?
What maker? Who made them?
I don't remember. I don't remember. They're nothing. They're just like I don't think they're anything like that you would recognize. But
there's several number of off brands on Amazon.
You put it on the roof of the shack.
Right. I want to put it on the roof of the shack, and I wonder if I could show you that or not. Hold on a second. Let me go this way. If I change my stream here.
By the way, I just ordered a headset.
Nice.
You just ordered a headset? Oh, okay. Okay, well, good. I thought that I could. No.
I don't know why, but this Jabra headset, the Jabra Pro, comes with a USB connector.
Oh.
Those are supposed to be pretty good there.
Yeah, but it doesn't work with every application.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not like it just connects as a sound card. Like, it's very specific. You have to run the Jabra software and, for instance, let Skype talk to it.
Interesting.
Oh, weird.
Beyond
okay.
weird.
Okay, so let me go and turn this up there.
Well, you figure that out real fast, Jason.
No, I've got it. Hold on. I've got it right now.
You got it?
I got it right now. Okay, so I've got this second camera here. So right there is my solar battery setup. There's three gray batteries on the side there with the maintainer on top of them. Those are 200 amp hour batteries. I believe they're each 200 amp hour batteries. The dark gray one in the middle is 170 amp hour, and the red one on the left is 120 amp hour. The red one on the left is an old repeater battery that somebody donated to or gave. I don't remember if I bought it or if he gave it to me. I don't remember, but a long time ago. And he's like, yeah, the life on those it's kind of at its end of life. But every time I put a charge on it, I switch the maintainer back and forth between those 5 batteries all the time. Every time I put the maintainer on it, it comes right back up. So it's not end of life yet, even though it's probably outdated. But
what's that unit in the corner?
What unit in the corner?
the big thing with the alligator clip hanging off of
That's
The
well,
gray one?
the alligator clip goes to
it.
the speed charge controller. The black box right there. That's my maintainer. That's just a regular old battery maintainer. The things with the alligator clip is it's hooked to the front of the battery. So
No. Gray box underneath the maintainer.
that's the battery.
Oh, that's the battery.
That's three
itself?
different batteries. It's three different batteries sitting right next to each other.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm stupid.
Yeah.
You're smart.
Yeah. So that's three different batteries sitting right next to each other, and
Oh, that's neat.
they have and they're all really good. Those three gray batteries I got at an estate sale, and I went out there to pick up an antenna, and she's like, I got some other stuff in the garage, and she had them out there, and they hadn't been charged. She's like, well, her husband had passed away, and she's like, I don't know when the last time they were charged up. I'm like, well, and she gave them to me, basically. She's like, I don't know if they're any good or not. I was like, okay, that's fine. I'll take them, and they're heavy as crap. But so she's like, if you want to load them and take them because I don't want them, and I don't know if they're any good, and I can't pick them up. So she gave them to me, and I came back here, and I put them on the maintainer, and they charged up just fine. I haven't put a load on them yet, but they maintain a charge just fine. If you pull it up to full power maintainer and then take the maintainer off and then go check it like the next day, they're still just fine. So I guess time will tell, but we'll see what happens. All right. Okay, Frank's posting about that. Frank, what did you want to say something?
No, I was just going to fill air and just
okay.
Do Discord links, Patreon,
Okay.
normal Jarb. But if you do want, come to Tank Radio. It's my YouTube channel. It's Tank Radio. I do a bunch of stuff with devices on ham radio. I build a MMDVM Pi Star DMR stuff. I'm working on a satellite thing. Trying to finish the satellite stuff. I have a basic satellite concepts video out there, a building of the Arrow 2 and the base antenna, pretty much for a portable satellite station. And I'm hoping to make my first contact with it at Field Day.
Woo!
Woo!
Nice.
Woo!
I hope that works for you. I know you've been trying that.
I've been successfully hearing them pretty regularly. I just can't get that last hurdle for the contact. I'm hoping that Waxan radio that I have will do it.
Oh, the V55?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Good. Awesome.
Slow scan TV, that might be a thing. I want to try it.
Yeah, that'd be fun. You can get an app to do that where you just hold your phone up to the HF radio and then it'll decode it. Mm-hmm. That's pretty fun.
Ryan, how's that intro coming? It's still in the works. Still in the works. Yeah, I do play music as well in the background.
That's right.
Capital City, go ahead and ask me the question.
There was a question we missed?
Ask me the question.
He said, can Bob answer a question for me about the R-Finder B1? So yes, please go ahead.
Oh, this should be good.
Yeah. Oh
boy.
And Travis is proving
I've seen a couple of people mentioning they're going to be just doing Field Day from their house as a one Oscar. Is that correct? As a designation?
If I remember correctly, their designations are... Shoot. I think Oscar is O for outside. So if you operate outside, I think that should be fine. I think the designations are outside, inside, and club or something like that. I think there's only 3 designations. I forget.
I just had that up.
Yeah, you just had that up. Look at
it can work simplex. That's not a problem. You can transmit on 440 and receive on 2 meters, for instance. If you're doing crossband, it'll do that, and it'll work in anything that's not Sprint, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if Boost is still Sprint or not. I can't remember. I think Metro PCS switched to T-Mobile already or something.
Yeah, that's it. Ron says 1H for home. Yeah, that's it. It's home, H, I for indoor, and O for outdoor. I think
they
that's
got
what
this
it is.
stuff buried in paragraphs.
Yeah. I think we operated
Oh,
as
there it
3
is.
Oscar last year, 3 outdoor.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that's what we were.
Yeah, indoor, outdoor, home.
Cool.
Pretty simple.
Yes, you'll have no problems with T-Mobile whatsoever. I've got a couple of them here with T-Mobile in it. In fact, my P2 in the car is on T-Mobile.
You could read the question so they know what you're talking about.
Oh, well, thank you very much for straightening that out for me.
No problem.
The question was, I think Boost is powered by T-Mobile now. Yes, we support T-Mobile. Did I do that right?
Yeah, close enough.
I'm getting better.
I usually read it and put in my own words so I can say it better instead of trying to read it off the screen and I stumble over everything.
Okay, well, I'm still learning this whole live stream thing.
Yeah.
Thing
going on here.
Rob 741's in the chat, and there's Noel.
No,
he's joined us.
Hola, Noel. ¿Qué tal?
And now there's a guy in the chat named Travis Logan. So we're full of Travises today. We have the Travis Army. We used to have Dawn Army.
We still have the Dawn Army.
We still have the Dawn Army, but the Travis Army is going to become a thing also.
Oh, we don't need a Travis Army. That sounds scary.
Seems to be a dearth of Bobs today for a change.
Yeah.
You described that correctly.
Now, for this contest, Winter Field Day, do you only get 1 point for contacting others participating or any ham out there? You only get 1 point for contacting others participating. You have to log their call sign and what their designation is, like 3 Oscar, one hotel, whatever. So you only get points for that. But you can get multipliers of points if you contact that same station again on a different band. So if you do a 20-meter contact, it's 1 point. If you do a 40-meter contact, it's 1 point. And if you do CW contacts, I think those are 2 points. So 1 point for single sideband, 2 points for CW. It might be also 2 points for some of the digital modes that are accepted, which I think is PSK 31, but FT8's not accepted. So some digital points or some digital modes are accepted, and if so, I think you get 2 points for those as well.
Sweet. Bob, man, I thought you were going to be more as a character today. You kind of been tame for us.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. Yeah.
I know, man.
You know what? I'm getting distracted by this, by the chat stream. So...
Yeah. It's kind of mesmerized. You're like, because I'll read a question, then I'll think about it, and then Frank will talk about something, and then I'll just like say something. And he's like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "Oh, I was responding to the question."
So, have you even started packing, Jason? Do you have some things already done?
Actually, most of my stuff is already down there because I took a bunch of stuff with me the last weekend of hunting season, and I just locked it up in my trailer and left it there. So I have my 705, my 7300 is down there. My new experimental, the antenna that shall not be named yet, is down there. My 2 end feds are down there. Let's see. My carbon fiber mast. Yeah, that's down there. Carbon fiber mast is down there. The Masterworks tripod is down there. My 705 is right here. So I'm going to take my 705 and my QRP box that's over there because Mike wants to tinker around with the 705. I think most of the stuff I need to pack is just going to be some clothes. And I'm going to go to after we're done with this, I'm going to go run a couple errands. I'm going to go get my propane bottles filled, and I'm going to go to the grocery store and get some stuff because I don't want to do that tomorrow morning. And then, and I think that's...
So the propane bottles are going to be for the trailer? Or are you going to have an extra one for the grill?
Yes, but I don't have it with me. So I brought my two I have two 30-pound propane bottles that go in the front of the trailer. And I brought those home with me when I was out there 2 weekends ago because they were empty. So I brought them both home, and they're still in the truck. They're empty, and I didn't want to drive around with full propane bottles in the truck, so I've just left them empty. So I'm going to go fill them this afternoon, so I can take them back tomorrow.
Yep.
But there's 2, maybe 3 20-pound bottles up there for the grill, but I think they're all empty. And I didn't think about it, and I should have brought one home so I could fill it, but I didn't think about it.
If I have room, I'll toss my one that's in the garage into the car.
Okay.
Mark, for our winter field day, I don't know about your field day, clothes are required.
Yeah, that's right. Clothes are optional.
There's no optional, recommended, required.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Now, if we can find those dancing girls, we can make it optional for them.
Noel says beer, packed beer.
Whiskey.
There's some beer down there and whiskey down there already as well, but I will be bringing more of that out.
Oh, Noel calls. He got the propane for the grill. Awesome. One last heavy thing to put in my car.
Okay.
So last night it was electronics night. I pulled out of my electronics. I showed that picture earlier. Got that all packed. The night before was just equipment, so I pulled out the cot. If there's room in the car, I'll bring the cot, but I am going to bring that 1-inch pad that I brought last time. That was a dream.
Oh, right.
And
okay,
what you have there works, but that extra inch, man.
No, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. In fact, I'm going to bring my sleeping bag and I'm going to roll it out on the top bunk. One of you guys is going to have to get on the top bunk. I don't know who it's going to be yet. But I'm going to roll out the sleeping bag on the top bunk for it to be a cushion on top of the bunk mattress that's already there. And
then
is there something wrong with the mattress?
No,
it's just kind of thin. There's nothing wrong with it. No, it's just it's not as comfortable as the other mattresses are.
I don't care. I could sleep on a rock. I could care less.
Yeah.
Then what else did I do? I packed the go bag, the go pack that has been very famous in videos lately, and I'm going to be using that.
Good.
I probably do need to stop by Home Depot and pick up a small propane tank for it, just in case. I have inside my my portable grill a adapter that's supposed to go onto those 25-pound or 25-gallon propane tanks for it. I just don't know if it will actually work, so I'm going to bring a small propane bottle just in case it doesn't.
Those I'm pretty sure those do work because I think that's what we have on our grill.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I know it should work in theory. I'm just being over prepared, Boy Scouts.
Yeah.
The 1 year-ish I was in it.
Yeah.
The bunks that are Ladybug approved. Yes. The Ladybugs have approved the bunks, Noel.
Yeah, we actually haven't had we had a huge ladybug infestation like 2 years ago. They haven't been back since then. And they don't come out during the winter anyway. That's a summer thing.
Bait. I was going to bring that out if you wanted to keep the rat poison when we leave. Throw down some rat poison stuff.
Do you have some?
Yes, I do.
Okay, yeah.
I have a whole bunch of them. So
because I think what I'm going to do is pull the drawers out of the cabinets and put it on the floor underneath the drawers, and then put the drawers back in.
Yep, I'll bring it.
So
and,
it's not. I mean, so that the dog can't get to it.
Agreed.
So, but yeah, we'll put that down right before we leave. So, because I won't be back there until March because we're going to Galveston for the whole month of February. So,
that's terrible.
Yeah.
That is terrible. Don't make me come down there. You hear me?
Travis, you keep running your mouth, but you know where this place is. So if you want free beer, you'll have to sleep in your car because there's not any more beds. But you should come down.
He claims he has 4 tents. So
yeah, well, he says covered. Yeah. He says 4 tents, 2 propane bottles, 2 first aid kits, and 9 coupons for Pizza Hut. That's a prepper's pack right there is what that is. See, Noel knows Travis. Any choo-choo hats?
please, I want one.
Choo-choo hats.
I wonder if he actually has some. That was his other job.
He does. He used to be a train operator.
Oh, no kidding.
Texas
Yeah.
licensed train operator. Yeah,
Really, he was an engineer.
an
Yes.
engineer, an actual engineer, not the fake software kind, but the actual engineer.
Whoop, whoop.
Right.
All right. Well, I have 4 minutes
Okay.
before I need to take
Yeah.
off and head back to the office. So, anything
Actually-
you want to ramp up on?
Actually, I have a meeting with HRO at 1 or
Ooh.
5 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 your time. Good. Cool. Okay. No, that should do it. Thanks for being on today, guys. We'll all meet up tomorrow. Frank, you're gonna try to come out tomorrow night.
I'm going to try to come out tomorrow night. That's the plan.
Okay.
I just need to get everything purchased and stored and thrown in the car at a decent time and take off.
Okay. Good. Do that if you can. Yeah. If you can skip lunch or something tomorrow, leave an hour early, even do that or something if you can. I don't know, but I shouldn't have to say this because I'm sure I know the answer. But you're gonna bring your camera stuff, right?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I am planning to try to shoot a video
Okay.
for field day on my perspective. So it
Okay.
will be
Okay.
behind the stove,
Okay.
behind
Well,
or in front of the smoker.
right. Being that Mike is going to be there, I want you to get a bunch of pictures with us. We're going to do some weird stuff. So some weird thumbnail poses and stuff.
All right,
So
cool.
so it should be a fun
So
time.
I'll be in my normal spot then, behind
Yeah.
the camera.
Right, exactly. Well, we need some new pictures for the opening
Yep.
the music slideshow too, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm going to
So
be taking tons of pictures. I want on my list of pictures to take is an updated one of all of us, and I'm going to be in front of the camera that time. I already got a way of doing that.
good.
I mean, like a
Then
tripod.
yeah, tripod and Bluetooth to my phone.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah.
Then
Mine will do that.
Then we're going to shoot some video, and I think we're going to have some fun with the Knoll too.
The Knoll.
The Knoll.
How are you triggering the shutter?
The camera app. Put it on manual, and you control every setting you want, including taking pictures.
Right.
No. Didn't you say you're using Bluetooth to...
It's actually Wi-Fi.
You
phone
Bluetooth to it, and then it will create an ad hoc network, and then the device and the your camera and the phone will agree on an ad hoc, and then they all join, and then you do Wi-Fi.
Oh, that's neat.
Be happy to show you. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I used it a lot when hiking.
Can't wait.
Yeah. So, okay, guys, thanks for joining us. I'll let the both of you guys go.
Awesome. 7-3, everyone.
All right.
See you at field day.
Yep. Later.
Bye, everybody.
All right, we're going to switch it off there. And thanks for joining us today, guys. It should be a really fun time this weekend, no matter what the weather does, because we've got I got a couple of canopies to keep over stuff, and it's so even if it does rain, we should be all right, and we can even move inside if we really needed to, although I don't think that'd be necessary. But do let us know if you are right down the call sign KN5TR. If you hear us on the air, be sure and reach out and make contact with us. We are going to have someone operating the whole time. If I remember correctly, last year the bands kind of died once the sun went down. Like I switched over to 40 and 80 meters, and I was still kind of unsuccessful with everything. So I'm hoping that the bands cooperate a little bit more this year, especially with the fact that 10 meters was open like 2 days ago. Like one of the Discord chats I'm in, people were saying, "Man, 10 meters wide open right now," and they showed a PSK logger graph of all these 10-meter contacts going everywhere across, PSK reporter graph of 10-meter contacts all across the United States. Really cool stuff. So I'm fingers crossed that 10 meters is going to be open at least some point during this weekend, because that'll be cool to get some 10-meter contacts for Winter Field Day. So 73, thanks for watching, guys. Catch tomorrow night. Let me share a couple of links with you real quick. I do want to switch over here. No, not that one. Right there. And I'm going to turn that. Let me switch my there. And that. And right there. Okay, so I've got a winter field day list here for stuff in my Amazon store. It's probably not too late. If you order today, you might be able to get it in time. We'll see. So I'll put that link in the chat real quick. But more importantly, tonight, KM9G, Temporarily Offline, and a couple of the other guys are doing a replacement stream because Good Game, Steve Good Game, K5HCA, he's not going to be able to stream tonight. So T.O. and Ape and Tom and Jason from Ham Radio TV are all going to do a stream tonight at 7 p.m. Central Time, which is 1 o'clock in the morning tomorrow morning UTC. So I'm going to put that in the chat real quick. You guys be sure and catch that tonight at 7. And then our playlist for Thursday Night Ham Radio is here. And I haven't added my video to it yet, and there's 1 or 2 other videos that will be added here, but this playlist link will still be accurate for tomorrow night, starting at, I think, 5 p.m., or no, before that probably, 4:15 p.m. Central Time, which is 23:15 UTC tomorrow night. No, 22:15 here today. Appreciate the lunchtime live stream. It's always fun to be here, and we'll hopefully hear you on the air this weekend if we don't see you in the chat tonight on KM9G's channel 73.